Hey, hello and welcome from Lucy the Bold. So this is episode 38, and this is Pebbles, my newest character, the one that I was leveling with by just doing XP and doing quests, but not doing the shroud to get to level 25, and so that's been going well. But today's episode is about using a little bit of ice to make a lot of ice. So, as you can see, I have dug out an area already and put some sand in it, for some contrast. And then I had about 10 chunks of ice, enough to make a block. And then I used the hoe. This instrument right here is also known as the rake, okay? And you can literally just hold down the left mouse button as you walk. You can smooth everything out if you want. Okay, and then as you push forward, it's going to start moving the ground. Now this will work with soil. It works with snow. It'll work with your ice. And then if you get to the point where you start running into, it's not doing what you want, then you can just simply back up and get more, and then push it forward. This is also a great way to collect it. Anytime you put down a soil product, the ice, the snow, and now this little hole area here we'll have to fill in, because for some strange reason it doesn't seem to think that I should be able to do that. Alright, so we'll go over here. It happens every once in a while where you'll get an area and it's like it just absolutely refuses to cooperate. So let's go back this way, and you can see I've got light and dark spots. It's because of having the stone and the sand underneath. So I'm going to push this back up this way. Okay. And then we're going to fill in some of these areas. Now, if you leave the ripples in, occasionally, it gives the water or the ice a more realistic look to it. It does have a range to it. And I can simply just keep working it back and forth. I will even use this on that glowstone stuff that you find. When you're in the shroud areas or in a cave and you find that blue crystal stone that's kind of like a rock, and you can mine it out. You can do the same thing with that. Just put down a block of it. So let me fill in this little gap here. like this, and then we'll stick down a new block just so you can see, kind of like that. And then we'll go over here and we'll drop one in over here. So we got some indentations, but that's not a big deal. So we'll go back to the hoe. Also too, when you're using the mallet, make sure, because if you hit the R key, you can start rotating the hoe, which is nice if you got an incline that you want to go up. Kind of fun sliding across the ice. Let me get back a little farther from it. It does have a maximum height to it too that it will do. Let me try raising it just a little. See how it just made that indentation? And I'm pushing the ice upwards. Okay, so now we'll go back. And we can correct our mistake. And if it doesn't flatten out, all we have to do is use the ice pick, which we'll do right here. Whack, whack. See, on my screen, I'm getting ice. Okay, and we'll go over here. We'll give this one a couple whacks. All right, so now we're going to flip back. And we're simply going to smooth it all out. If you guys play Valheim, you're very familiar with the usage of the hoe for making those nice level building surfaces. Oh wow, there's a piece of stone right there. Okay, so we got this going. Let me get this smoothed out, and then I got something else I want to show you too. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it'll work. Alright, looks like I need to put a little bit more ice into this area. Yeah, because I have a hole underneath of it. Okay, so that's what's going on. So let's go over here now. Alright, so we got a water trough. And I've been wanting to stick some water in it, but I don't want it coming out of the sides. So what I'm going to do is like that. I may have to do this a couple times. I think that's going to be It's too far in. Alright, let's try it this way. So basic, whoops. Let's see here. Hitting the Y button will undo the last action that you did. Up to 5 blocks. Okay, so we're almost done here. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, whoops, we're going to hit number 3 here, and then we're going to pull it down to the ice. Yeah, it's not quite doing what I want it to do, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Sometimes the cubes don't want to cooperate. I'm making this a little bit taller. Now what I'm going to do is switch it over like that. Go back to this. Break all this out. Did not. Alright, so that's working. And then we're going to fix the grass here in just a second. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just removing as much of the ice, and then I'm going to use the hoe again. Come on. Get lined up. There we go. Oops. Okay. Y key. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now we'll go back to the hoe. And we're simply going to start right here. And we're going to bring the grass back up to the surface. Nope. It's got a leak. It's leaking water. But you know what? That kind of looks pretty good though. So somehow I managed to knock all of the water out. So it's not a perfect thing. Like I said, I'm just kind of playing around with it. Really? Let's try doing it this way. Oops. Well, now that looks good. Now if I can get it taken off of the sides, I think we will be all set. I'm going to use the pick. Trial and error. Trial and error. Oh, great. Yay. Okay. We're going to redo it. All right. Okay. So we've got the water now. Now I will have to sit there and make another one. So we'll go downstairs. All right. So that looks pretty good. Let's leave it like that.